Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Sashay Away with Barry. I am here again with David and Brian is having a good time down there. Brian, did you come up with a bunch of puns for us this week?
I think so. I'm ready.
Okay, good. We're here. We're going to talk about Drag Race season 13. Are we episode 6? Sure. I don't know. It was the disco episode. What'd you think of this episode? I know we kind of all talked about it in our chat.
I thought it was just like the fact that they weren't lip syncing really had me thrown off for whatever reason, because it was just like it just kind of looked boring. I don't know.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
It kind of harkened back to the Swan Lake one, but at least that one you knew it was a ballet, so there wasn't lyrics to the music, I don't believe. So it made sense that they were lip sync. This one was when they first started dancing, I was like, are they not gonna lip sync along?
Right.
But those songs were awful, terrible as well. pay for some fucking disco songs. Yeah, it was just bad. The whole episode I thought was a bit boring.
It was.
Yeah.
And the dance segments were like literally 30 seconds long. So you really didn't get to judge their dancing. But we're going to right now. We're going to talk about their looks. We're going to do a very quick lightning round of toots and boots for the looks. And then we will get into the runway, which was little black dress, which I have a lot of feelings about.
Mm-hmm.
So here's our first group. This is Candy, Tina, and Gottmik. And so I put the group picture up there so you can see the full outfits, and then a little close up below. So let's start with Candy Muse there on the left. Don't everyone jump out at once.
I don't want to, like, she doesn't look bad. It's just kind of what the judges said, that it's just boring.
It is very boring. And these are outfits that they brought with them, which surprised me because usually for the challenges, they give them clothes.
Yeah.
It's amazing to me that they all had something red and all had gold shoes.
Sure. Yeah.
Wait, is that Tina Burner?
That is Tina Burner. She's wearing gold shoes. I mean, she doesn't have a full red dress, but I think we knew that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Candy Muse is a boot for me because it's just boring.
Yeah, we'll boot it.
Yeah, it's a boot.
Tina Burner, I think this is probably the best she's looked on the Drag Race so far.
100%.
I think her wig is really good. I didn't mind the red and yellow and orange dress because I think it fit the disco challenge.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
Yeah. And it's well done.
Finally.
So I give her a toot for this because it is the best she's ever looked.
Yeah, too.
Toot for me.
And finally got Mick wearing also a little jumpsuit.
She looks like a child in the top.
She really looks like a child.
She does. Yeah, now I can't unsee that.
Yeah, it looks like a child playing dress up.
Oh God.
Yeah.
It's a boot for me for the same reason with Candy. It's boring.
Yeah, I'm gonna boot.
Yeah, boot.
Also, her makeup's usually so much better than this.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the lighting or what, but yeah, it's just not good. I also feel like she was worse than Candy in this challenge. They kind of hid her in the background, but on my rewatch of the show, she doesn't dance well.
She's a mover, not a dancer.
She is exactly that.
Right.
Our next group though is Tamisha Iman and Elliot with 2 T's. So we got Tamisha there on the left. I know she's on the left on my screen. I don't know what side she's on yours.
She looks cute.
I think it's a really good disco outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that they styled their hair the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was actually impressed with Elliot this time, just in this specific moment.
In this one, yeah.
Elliot had a good week.
Yeah, I would toot both of these looks.
Yeah. Two toots.
Toot toot. Beep,
Toot
beep.
toot. Beep beep. Next is Utica Queen and Olivia Lux.
I just don't understand what the judges are, like, their issue with Utica. It's really getting me so angry.
Well, and my issue is that they keep talking about it. She's doing these goofy faces. Why doesn't she tell them? They don't say it to her. They say it when she's not on the stage.
That's
Right.
How's she going to correct herself? And I don't think she should. I think she should just be herself. But if they're going to critique that, they need to let her know that that's their critique.
right.
Yeah. I will say,
As for her outfit, I think her outfit is fantastic.
agreed.
I
Cool.
don't like her hair.
The hair's a bit much, but I'm
Yeah,
still
the hair, to me, the hair looks like a stocking cap with extensions on it because it's just so flat up top.
yeah, it's like Raggedy Ann.
Yeah. But the outfit, I think, is fantastic. So I would toot the outfit.
Yeah. It's a toot for me. I also feel like Utica just like knows her body and like
Yeah.
how to move it and work it. And it just is great.
Yeah. Her movements, well, while they're strange, they're interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia Lux, who is the eventual winner of this challenge, looks great.
Yeah, we could talk about that. I don't know how she won.
I know, I don't either.
Neither here nor there.
I think they were like, I kind of said, no, I don't think anyone should win this week because no one was really a standout, but they had to give it to someone. But her look is a toot. She is the winner of the wigs this episode for sure.
Yeah.
She's got that big hair.
Winner of the wigs.
Yes. Next up, we have Denali and Rosé. I don't have anything bad to say about either outfit other than I don't think Denali's hair works for disco.
Yeah, I agree.
I thought they were the most entertaining. Like
they were, and if you're going to give them the hardest choreography and they're both going to do it really well and you're not going to put either of them in the top,
Yeah.
makes zero sense.
I like Rosé's outfit.
I love Rosé's jumpsuit outfit. It fits her really well.
did you see the Instagram video they made?
No.
Oh my God. You need to look at after this. We'll talk about it. They posted this like awesome music video the two of them made together.
The two of them? Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Well, did you see the Chicago Excellence video from Denali
That one was amazing.
with like all of the queens? And I didn't even, Detox was in it.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was a Chicago queen.
She did. She moved to Chicago maybe 2 years ago. She bought a house there and moved to Chicago.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So she's not originally. But I would toot both of these looks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great. And lastly, we have Simone and Lala Ree. Simone had the unfortunate incident of wearing white on this runway, which doesn't really show up at all.
No.
It's like a big blinding light.
Yeah.
But she doesn't look bad.
Yeah, she's still cute. Still
Yeah.
cute. I thought Denali was, or not Denali, sorry. Lala Ree was excellent in this.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was a little surprised. Well, I guess not with her runway, but I was surprised she wasn't in the top from the performance standpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I thought she did well. What do you think? Tooting these looks?
I think I'm gonna toot him. Yeah.
I would toot both of them as well.
Toots.
So pick your top toot and your bottom boot of these looks. Well, we only booted 2 looks.
This is wild, but I think Tina might be my top 2.
I think Tina is mine as well.
Because she's just like giving me a fantasy here.
Yeah. And it screams disco. The hair is good. The outfit's good. I agree with you, David.
Mhm.
I'm gonna stray from the pack, and I'm gonna say that my top toot is Rosé.
Oh, fantastic. I'm okay with that as well. Who's your least favorite look? The only 2 that we booted were Gottmik and Candy Muse.
Candy Muse. Bottom boot.
Yeah, Candy's not really doing it for me.
Yeah, it's just so plain and ordinary, just boring.
Also, like that face in that photograph. Like, at least make it look like you're enjoying what you're
Enjoying
doing.
yourself? No, she clearly was not. Now we have Miss RuPaul giving us purple sculpted shoulders.
I like this a lot, but I would rather the UK looks that she's been having.
Me
Oh my
too.
God, her UK looks are so good.
I love this hair.
Yeah.
I
And
think the hair is fantastic. And if you look really closely, I'm not sure, but I think she's wearing flats.
Ooh.
just from the way she's standing.
That is unacceptable.
Scandalous.
Yeah, I rewatched this like 4 times trying to get a glimpse to see if there was a heel, but I could not find one in anything that I saw. So I think she's wearing flats.
Huh. I love this fabric. It's
I love the dress, and I think it's very sculptural and pretty.
Oh yeah.
It is a little high off the floor. It should be a little lower towards the floor, but
Yeah.
it could be that she's wearing extra body because her hips do look bigger than normal.
You don't lie.
They don't. Toot or boot this, everyone.
Toot.
It's a toot. Brian, do you want to guess Instagram?
87% toot.
I think that's fair. It was 91%. Very good. All right, little black dress. So let's talk about little black dress challenge first. What is your interpretation of little black dress? Because we saw many different things.
I mean, like historically, I mean, I just pick like.
Yeah, I mean, a little black dress is typically boring.
Right, exactly. I picture something that's like sort of elegant, but also just like something that you can throw on if you need it.
Right. To me, a little black dress is something you wear and then you accessorize it. And the accessories are what you're going to be looking at, because the little black dress is just kind of a canvas to what you're showing.
I hate that look on the right so much. I like can't even look at it.
Stop looking. All right, David, are your thoughts on little black dress?
I think of Victoria Beckham.
Okay.
Like, she is the epitome of the little black dress. And so it's just like, it's simple, but it's like you look fierce as fuck at the same time.
Right. It's all the other details. It's not really the dress.
And it's how you present it. It's like a little black dress is like a personality, you know, like
exactly.
Like that bitch.
All right. With that said, let's look at Tina Burner giving us this reveal, if you want to call it that.
I just don't understand anymore.
Boot. It's a boot.
Why?
Yeah, there's no purpose for this orange and yellow to be on this dress. There's zero purpose.
It honestly, I would have been so much more enthused if she like stuffed her black arm sleeves with like newspaper and her real hands were like on her boobs, and it was like a weird little like that's how much I hate this thing. Like it just could be, it's so ugly.
Or if she's gonna give us the orange and red or yellow, or like, what if it was like she came out in something like that and then took that off and it.
Yeah, it makes zero sense. This wig is hideous.
Yeah, it's so bad.
And the judges liked it.
And I would say, if you want to do this, just do the black dress, and then if you need to have your orange and yellow, just have it on the back, like on her ass that she had.
Yeah,
it's like the turnaround. You're like, oh, there it is.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, it's just
boot.
It is a boot. Sorry, I didn't give you a chance to boot it. Sorry, I mean to cast, but it was a 67% boot. So a third of the people liked this.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Candace musical, giving us Comme des Garçons with Diana's revenge dress painted on it.
So before I make something, maybe a bad comment, I want to ask if there's a reason for the makeup situation.
No. I mean, she tried to say that it's the paint is spilling onto her. Like as she was painting this is what happened.
Yeah, no, that's a big mistake.
Agreed.
Also,
the actual dress itself, I find interesting.
But like the purse is the same thing.
It's not even a purse. That was my thing as well. Like, it's not even a purse. It's a little dress on a hanger.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah, if it was a purse, I'd be like, okay, that's funny.
This to me is like a very, 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 very failed option for camp Met Gala. Like
exactly.
Like what? Ugh.
And the splotchy makeup and hair was a mess.
It's horrible.
And this booty is a mess too. Sorry. David
It stinks because like the concept is awesome.
is
like
great.
someone like it could have been done so well, but it's the execution is just not well done.
Yeah, and I mean, Aja did this on All Stars, I think. She did a Comme des Garçons dress, which was better, obviously. But I think that is why Aja did it and did it with the revenge dress. I don't know if she was thinking she was going to do it better than Aja, but it did not work.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah, it's a boot for me.
And what stinks is Candy's makeup looks like it was beautiful before she ruined it.
Before she messed it up, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, girl.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Boots all around.
Boots all around.
I think I
all
might
right.
be every runway walk. No, not everyone. We'll go.
I tooted her magic look.
Mm-hmm.
I just meant for this week in general.
This week? Most of mine were boots. I'm gonna say that right now.
Yeah.
Brian, do you want to guess?
70% boot.
Very close, 63% boot. So basically the same as Tina Burner.
Yeah.
A little less. Next is Got Mick, giving us the epitome of little black dress.
I love this concept and I thought it was great. Yeah.
I don't. I'm tired of seeing this wig on her as well. Is that her actual hair though? That she keeps wearing? I don't know. I think it's a clever idea. I don't appreciate it. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's it, like
I will say a designer made this.
What? The 5 inches of fabric?
Yeah, a designer made that for her.
why?
I don't know.
It's clever. Like I love that it's
a very clever idea. I appreciate that.
It's clever for like a picture, but not for like a runway look, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But I also think for drag, it needed to have a bodysuit. Like over her skin. That's really the bother of me. I mean, it's a little too naked.
Yeah.
To just have the glitter over your nipples.
I said, like, it's such a clever idea, but it's so easy to have done that it's like, do we reward the cleverness?
Yeah.
And ignore the lack of effort? But are we just being too judgmental? I don't know.
I'm gonna boot it. I boot it.
What's the neutral one?
Newt.
Can I do that?
You can.
Yeah.
So David, is cleverness a word, or can we use cleverity? Is that a new word?
I believe cleverness is a word.
But I like your new word.
I mean, I know that that's the word, but I want to give it a bump and give it cleverity.
Cleverity.
And didn't Raja shoot
The cleverity of it all. Sorry, go ahead.
Did I see that Raja gave this a shoot?
This is the first shoot from Fashion Photo Review this season.
This whole season?
This whole season.
They didn't even shoot Utica's sleeping bag?
No.
What the heck?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get it.
And this was the top toot from Fashion Photo Review.
Wow.
What are your thoughts on Instagram?
80% toot.
Oh yeah, I bet Instagram loved this.
66%. And that's probably because we all booted it. Well, I did anyway. I don't know who else did.
I can't remember what I did.
Yeah, it's fine. Next, we have Elliot with 2T, giving us something.
See, like she's in the vein of like little black dress, but like this is like little black dress in like New Jersey Paramus on a Saturday night, and that's
Exactly.
Yeah, and maybe this is her style of drag. I don't know, but it's a boring dress. It looked better with the coat on.
This is a boot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a boot. And she should not wear that wig.
No.
Instagram, Brian.
Oh, what's the word? 75% boot.
Oh, so
Oh.
close. It was
Yeah.
72% on Instagram as a boot.
Boom.
Tamisha Iman giving us a little black dress.
I feel like she's like announcing something at an awards show. Like it's very like.
Yeah, I feel like
simple.
she's going to an interview.
Yeah, it's very simple.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It could be more interesting, but there's like no shape to her waist
Right.
in this. I think the top is interesting,
No, this is
but it's a boot.
this is a boot.
What do you think Instagram thought?
Oh, 60-40, 60% boot.
Boot. I'm thinking it might be a slight toot because people like her.
No.
But I don't know for sure. Let's look. Oh, I was wrong. 57% boot. You were very close. Olivia Lux.
The small purse is enough.
Yeah, we're over.
I will tell you that she is selling some of these small purses as her merchandise, and you can own one for $45.
Oh my God. I love the wig. Holy
The wig is everything of this look, and her face is amazing.
Yeah.
This is little black dress. Like this is supermodel.
This is. Yeah. To me, this is a toot just because she made the dress look better than it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, and she's selling it.
Yeah. This wig was styled by Madeline Hatter. Those of you who don't know her, she is a New York City queen. She was on Dragula.
Remember that name. I want to wear that wig and just like
Me too.
toss my hair around.
I love that she kept playing with it because that's exactly what I would do.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a toot for me.
Yeah. Toots.
Yeah, she looks gorgeous. I love her face.
Her face is so good. Yeah, I think she won this challenge because of this hair, honestly.
Yeah, this is a 90-10. No, this is an 88-12.
So specific.
It's an 80-20.
Oh, that's lower than I thought.
It's lower than I thought too. But you know, people be crazy. Next up is Utica Queen. When she first came out, I thought she was a witch. Not gonna lie. And then she explained her idea, and I was like, "Oh, that's really cute."
Well, is this the earrings thing?
This is her earring, yes.
Even without the earrings, like looking at this, she looks like was painted onto the screen.
Yes.
Like, it's great.
Like
yeah, I think it's great as well.
It's amazing. That's the thing, is even if you don't get it, it's still really cool looking.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why they didn't like it.
Yeah, because I mean, she has a little black dress on, and then she elevated it with everything else that she did.
Exactly.
She accessorized.
Yeah, she accessorized it down to those fucking nails.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, for me, this was a toot. I really appreciated it.
Yeah, toot.
Dude.
Instagram,
90-10.
61%.
Wow.
Your supporters are bad shit.
This is great. This is a crazy one. Yeah, I don't understand this at all, but there you go. Rosé giving us what I like to call a sponge.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Enough with this freaking fringe.
Was there like a sale on tulle in New York City?
This is her third outfit that has something like this. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Well, like the black silhouette of it all is just so. Ugh.
Yeah. I appreciate going out of the box and trying to do something different, but this just did not work. She looks like a sponge. And the hair doesn't work with this because it matches the color too much. It should be up off of that tulle if you're going to wear that. Yeah, it's a boot for me.
Yeah, it's a boot for me.
Yeah, boot. On her Instagram, she said something along the lines of like, we can't be good at everything. Like she knew it was
good. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this outfit kept her out of the top this week.
Yeah.
What is your Instagram thoughts?
68% boot.
Oh.
Very close, 64.
Also, after this past episode,
Mhm.
our little pod, we watched a bunch of like Monet Exchange lip syncs, and I forgot how unbelievable she is at lip syncing.
Oh yeah.
Just like it's the mouth and like she's incredible. Anyways,
Yeah. I agree.
bye Rose.
Bye, Rose. Next is Denali giving us Black Widow, and then she has the reveal to her eyes.
I hate this.
I do too.
Yeah, I did not like this.
I appreciate that she tried to make her little black dress somewhat interesting, but it's still bad.
It's like really weird, tacky Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite part was when she turned around and had the web of crystals on the open back. I thought that was really cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, this is a boot for me.
Yeah, it's a boot.
This is too much.
Yeah. Too much. Pull it back a little bit. Oh, I didn't give you a chance. Sorry. It got a toot on Instagram.
This got a toot?
57% toot.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry. Lala Ree giving us the littlest of black dresses.
So I'm tooting this because I thought that was like a fun take on it of like how little can little be. And like I think she looks like she is ready to like perform in the club.
She looked like she ready to hit the streets. Her face and hair I think are fantastic. The dress I do not like. So for me, I'm gonna boot it. But I appreciate the effort.
Yeah, this is most improved, but it certainly is a boot still.
Yeah. I think if it had fit her just a little better, I would like it more.
Like imagine if she like didn't have sleeves. She would look like a grown man shoved into like an extra small t-shirt.
Oh.
Oh, La Ree. But it is a big step up from last week. So maybe next week we'll get even better.
Next week she'll have it in the small bag.
Exactly. What do you think Instagram thought of this?
70% boot.
Close, 66% boot for Miss Lala Ree this week.
I've been pretty good at these percentages.
You're doing really good this week, yeah. Finally, we have Simone giving us the flashback to RuPaul's hair and wearing a braid dress.
This is gorgeous.
It was so hard to tell what the dress was made out of on the runway. It felt like.
It was, yeah.
Because I saw a picture on her Instagram that I was like, oh, like that's really cool looking. But right now it just looks like pieces of fabric.
Yeah, it looks like some fringe put on some fabric. And you can't even see the top. You can't even see that it's also made out of the braids at all.
Right.
But I think it's a really cool look. This is a look I would toot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna toot it. I think it's not her fault that it doesn't show up.
No, not at all. It's the way the camera works. But yeah, if you go to her Instagram, it looks so chic and so cool.
Yeah.
What do you think Instagram said?
Well, because they're obsessed with her. I think it'll be a 90-10.
89 was right there at the toots. All right, who's your top toot and your bottom boot of this runway?
I'm ready.
Jump in.
I'll go with my bottom boot first is Tina Burner.
Oh.
I'm doing my bottom, I think, as Elliot. I hated that dress.
Yeah, I think Elliot's my bottom boot as well.
Yeah.
It's just like she managed to make it just look so tacky.
And Elliot was in the top this week, everyone.
Right. Yeah.
And she wore that.
She did wear that. You too can be on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Exactly. Yeah, this is, I mean, no tea, no shade. That is my drag. I buy my stuff at the store. I buy it at thrift stores. But I am doing it in my living room. All right, top toots.
Top two. I'll go last.
I think it's Olivia for me.
I was gonna say Simone, but I think I'm going to Olivia as well because I like the whole package.
Yeah.
Schenectady.
Utica, I was gonna say, is also up there.
Yeah, Utica.
Utica,
Oh.
Utica Queen. I agree with all of those. So great job, boys. Any other thoughts on this episode?
Yes.
We're glad it's past us.
Yeah. And
Any thoughts on Tamisha leaving?
Oh, that's right. I'm fine with it. I think she needs to get a new crutch. This I'm old and I've been around the block. It's that wonderful. Well, good for you.
Yeah. Do we think she'll be back?
She'll come back for an All-Stars.
Yeah, I mean, RuPaul said until we meet again, she didn't say get the hell off my stage. So right. I think she might actually be back for season 14 instead of an All-Stars.
Really?
Did you see Joey J's Instagram with the Balenciaga sweatshirt thing?
Yeah, his jacket. I did.
That's all.
Anyway, Tamisha, I think they might just bring her back, kind of like they did with Cuckoo.
Cynthia, I hate her.
I hate her too.
Oh my God.
She just is one of those queens that just gets under my skin.
But there was no reason to bring her back. But I also think Tamisha would be better on All Stars because they've started bringing back the older queens from like early seasons, and she would be competing against people closer to her age. And so she can't use the age as an excuse because they're all around the same age.
Thank God.
So that would be interesting.
What did we think of that lip sync?
I thought it was terrible for both of them.
Who is it again?
Hit 'Em Up Style by Blue Cantrell, Candy Muse, and Tamisha Iman. I thought Candy's was the worst. I thought Tamisha did better.
Yeah.
Both of them didn't know the words.
I think
they both messed up the words.
They're keeping Candy around for TV value.
But Candy was like, I don't know how you make a lip sync so angry. Just like screaming. You could like hear her screaming the words at you.
Yeah. Also, speaking of lip syncs, UK.
Yeah, we'll talk about UK in a moment. So we're done with season 13, aren't we? We have nothing else to say. No. We have a Bossy Rossi After Dark challenge this week. I did not enjoy the first Bossy Rossi one. So we'll see what this one brings.
When is Snatch Game?
It's got to be coming up. How many? We're down to 10 queens, so maybe like 2 more weeks.
Yeah. But we'll get the UK Snatch Game tomorrow, right?
I don't know. I was thinking it had to be this week because that would be, there are only 6 people, right?
No, they're down to 8.
Oh, 8. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I hope so.
Well, we're going to get our break because they broke for COVID.
Oh, right.
And there is a rumor out on the internet that I know nothing about. We talked about a little bit yesterday that one of the queens does not come back because they have COVID.
What?
So we'll see what that happens tomorrow. So there may only be 7 queens coming back unless they bring back one of the eliminated queens to take her place.
Right.
I hope they bring whoever is sick back for UK 3 at least.
I know. I hope that too. And then we'll get a bonus episode of UK on Friday, which is going to be the queens at home during the break.
Ooh.
So it's kind of like a behind the scenes documentary style thing.
That's awesome.
That's going to come out on Friday. Okay, let's talk about Ginny Lemon leaving the show. I have very mixed thoughts about it.
Richard and I are kind of at odds on it, in that he's like, he does not like that she did that. He thinks
I don't either.
Whereas like I kind of get it. Like maybe she got there and it just was not the experience she wanted it, and she was just ready to go. And you know, I respect someone going on their own terms and like giving the other person the chance who's fighting for it, you know?
Respectfully will say that I slightly disagree, because I feel like, yes, you can leave on your own volition, but like also like go out swinging, like go out, like do a lip sync and
Do the lip sync.
leave gracefully, like at least compete. Like there are billions of people who've wanted to be in that role. Like, yes, you feel whatever your feelings are, like just finish out the race.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, I feel when people do that, because Angina and both Mayhem voted for themselves on All Stars, the last All Stars, and I was like, don't do that. I mean, obviously you weren't going to be staying because everyone else had voted for you, but don't vote for yourself, because there are other people that wanted to be there and could have been there. And I feel bad for the 3 queens that left already. Joe Black, Cherry Valentine, who should still be there, and Estina.
Yeah.
All were eliminated before you. So at least go out there and do something. Don't just stand there. But I did hear that there was more to this departure than we saw. It was re-edited, I believe, to make it look a little less harsh.
Wait, what does that mean?
Apparently they taped it twice, because the first time Ginny Lemon, when the music started, she said, "Fuck you," and walked off to the judges. And so then they retaped it, and that's why she had that stupid smile on her face the whole time. Is because she was like, and then just walked off.
Why would she say fuck? That's even worse.
That's why I feel like it was done in a bad way, that it's disrespectful to the show. It's disrespectful. And I think it was because she thought that this challenge was the one that she was going to win, because that's what she does in her act. And when she didn't do well, she was butthurt about it, that no one got it, but it was just bad. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
Well, that changed my entire opinion of it.
Yeah. And again, this is all speculation and rumor. I was not there. I don't think we will ever get the full truth out of it, unless they do some weird behind the scenes. It'll be interesting to see how they handle Jenny Lemon, if that is really what happened. Because I believe they're doing a reunion, and one of the queens does not come back for it. And so if it's her,
I mean, if the shoe fits.
Yeah. I would say that it's probably on her. But yeah, I didn't appreciate her saying, "I didn't come to win, I came to be iconic." Well, great. Then why are you there?
I totally agree, which is annoying because I really loved her.
And I did too. I was rooting for her to do well. And I was like, and I feel like this was kind of another Nina Bonina Brown Valentina thing.
Oh my God.
Where they were like, it's time for Sister to go home. We'll put her up against Jenny Lemon. She'll send her home and we'll move on. And then Jenny Lemon was like, nope, I'm not doing it. And so now we have Sister, who I appreciate did the whole lip sync by herself.
And served it.
And did well. Yeah. Exactly.
And literally the beginning of the episode, I was like, I forgot who Sister was. Like someone mentioned her. I was like, I couldn't even tell you what she looks like if you told me to. Also, just because you mentioned her, Nina Bonina, big drama with her this week too.
Oh, I haven't heard.
Like, she made transphobic remarks about Gottmik.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go find it.
It's bad.
Barry's writing it down on a Post-it to go.
I'm literally writing it down on my notepad to go look for it. What about the Candy Muse and Elliot with 2 T's drama? I haven't really followed it because I don't care about either of them.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. There you go.
I'd rather watch something else.
All right, I'm gonna let you go because it's almost 2 and I know you have a meeting.
Yeah.
Thanks again, boys. We'll have Drag Race again next week, and I'll see you then.
Wahoo! Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.